In September, their thoughts were super, but this is December, and football's cold reality has arrived. For Carolina, now is the time to ride one of the league's most feared receivers and turn it over to the NFL's reigning sackmaster. Philadelphia's superstar is gone, so the burden falls to a Pro Bowl running back and big-name veteran defenders to save the Eagles' season. Both teams in need of a win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Tonight on ESPN's Monday Night Football.
I'm ready for some football. Are you?
Wind chill in the 20s, very cold first Monday of December in South Philly. But the reception warm for the 5-6 Eagles. How long will it last with Carolina in town and a lot on the line tonight? The typical throaty sellout crowd at Lincoln Financial Field here in South Philly. We mentioned Sylvester Stallone is here. They put him up on the big screen. It's the biggest cheer pregame. And bizarre right here at the start, the teams, as you look at Sly up there.
Looks pretty good for 60, doesn't he?
Yep, he sure does.
Looks pretty good for 40.
Music stopped on the West Coast offense in the couple of decade dominant run of the San Francisco 49ers. And now here he is after stops in Cleveland and Detroit.
Thanks, Mike. Starting up front with the offensive line, we had William, don't call me Trey Thomas. At right guard, we had the big kid, Sean Andrews. Now let's take a look at our playmakers. Starting at quarterback, we have Jeff Garcia. At wide receiver, we have downtown Reggie Brown. And from Rutgers, starting at tight end, we have L.J. Smith.
Carolina D.
And starting with the defensive line, we have Julius Peppers bringing that havoc off that side. And then you go with Chris Jenkins, the big guy stepping up the middle. Starting at linebackers, we have Thomas Davis, the speedy guy coming off the edge. Then you have the secondary. You have corners, Chris Gamble, and you have Richard, I lock him down, Marshall. And then you have them hard-hitting safeties coming back from the secondary, and that's your starting defense.
Marshall getting the start for Ken Lucas, who is coming in the nickel situation on 3rd and 8. And Garcia flushed, throws on the run. It's through the hands of Stallworth, and Dante couldn't squeeze it. It's incomplete. So out of the gate, Philadelphia with 2 drops.
2 drops, and if you wonder how long it takes Philadelphia fans to boo, they booed the first drop and they booed the second drop.
Up front, we got a big offensive lineman dominating at the point of attack, taking care of business, and pounding at the line of scrimmage. At the quarterback position, we got the man himself. Also at running back, we got a young gun. And then, of course, at the wide receiver position, you got me and then the other guy.
Defense.
Starting on the D-line, sack master, Trent Cole. In the middle, we got big run stopper, Darwin Walker. The linebacker corps is led by the Axeman, Jeremiah Trotter, and his accomplice, Dehoney Jones. In the secondary, my main man, shutdown corner, Sheldon Brown. At the safety position, Weapon X, better known as Brian Dawkins.
For 37. And DeLove's throw is incomplete. Good coverage by Roderick Hood on the pass. And it's 4th down. Garcia and the Eagles. Greg Lewis, the slot receiver. He's the 3rd receiver. First time, but it's a short pass. It's exactly what we're talking about with this offense. It is Terrell Buckhalter. It's only a couple of yards. It's 4th down. And they're restless early at the link. Back to return. Carolina's returns have been pathetic. They're last in punt and kickoff returns in the NFL. Dirk Johnson kicks it to the 35, and here comes Gamble. Well, that'll really help the average 2-yard return. Sean Considine, the starting safety, made the tackle. 51-yard kick, 2 on the return. Tight end Michael Gaines, the motion man. Williams bounces it to the outside, and D'Angelo, the rookie from Memphis, is a yard shy of the 1st down. With Hoover leading the way, Williams right at the mark for the 1st down. Jeremiah Trotter enjoying it. Sam Rayburn, defensive down, picked up at the 48. And Delhomme on play action is flushed by Trent Cole, but comes back to D'Angelo Williams, and the freshman breaks free. Williams to the 11-yard line. Terrific run by their 1st-round pick, a gain of 42.
Little flashback, Michael, a freshman. Oh, I know. But this is what Jake Delhomme can do. Relax. You always have people working. Now it's his speed that makes a difference. Used to spend some time with this young man down at the University of Memphis. And just a terrific young man.
They've been in the NFL less than any other team in the NFL. When they get there, rare, they don't do much. 2nd fewest touchdowns in the league. 3rd and 7. Throwing for Smith. Steve Smith, the catch, and the touchdown on the nickel back, Roderick Hood.
You just can't cover him one-on-one.
D'Angelo Williams, and that's worth a fist because Steve Smith cleans it up with a touchdown. His 6th of the year. Panthers by 7.
He's going to have to be smart.
Donovan just getting back to New Jersey today. Garcia throws, catch made. Greg Lewis, 1st down at the 40-yard line. Joe, follow up on what Susie was talking about. Garcia finally completing one for 14 yards, more than they had on their first 8 plays. Eagles so good on 1st down, and they hit one here with Hank Basket across the 40 into the 38-yard line. Pickup of 22.
Again,
Was a good one. Had a couple of good seasons at North Carolina. Part of the Final Four team. 3rd and 6, needing to get to the 28. Lewis was the motion man. Garcia looks that way, flush, sack. The ball came down, but right into Garcia's waiting arms. It is Mike Rucker, who's been in a little bit of a sack slump. Now is 4.5 on the season.
break it.
From the 29, Jeff Garcia trying the deep ball. Stallworth brings it in. Dante Stallworth to the 19-yard line. Pickup of 51 yards.
This 2nd-round pick, one-on-one, now uses his strength. You don't expect him to be able to do this up the field. One hand.
Look at that catch.
Forward off.
One hand Superman catch.
That's unbelievable.
Catch.
Still has not put the right hand on the ball. Still.
Very effective red zone passer, one of the best in the league. 3rd down. Protection, but nobody open. Did something happen? Yes. 1st down. Reggie Brown. Players. Only Tom Brady and Donovan McNabb had a better red zone career passer rating than Garcia, who adds to it with a Westbrook touchdown.
Got him right now. I'm looking good.
Likely the last snap before the 2-minute warning. The Eagles are in his face. It looks like it should be grounding. It absolutely is. Intentional grounding. Brian Dawkins, who calls himself Weapon X.
Whoa! Whoa!
Transforms himself into something different come game time.
That was something different, wasn't it? That dance.
Intentional grounding, number 17, offense. 10-yard penalty, loss of down.
Second and 16, 40 seconds left. DeLome to Keyshawn Johnson, trying to back his way out of bounds. Did not, went down inbounds.
Well, that clock's got to be stopped.
Yep.
Because they have the Eagle defense spread out. He's got a little more time to throw.
After Keyshawn's first catch, a 27-yarder, DeLome just gets rid of it with the pressure on.
Well, that one's awfully close to grounding, too.
Why are those calls so delayed?
Intentional grounding, number 17, offense. 10-yard penalty, loss of down, and second down.
Rules start jumping on top of one another. I'll make you a deal. I'll sell you a timeout for 10 seconds.
Second and 20 against the pressure is to the tight end Michael Gaines at the 46-yard line. John Fox will now use his final timeout. Officially stopped with 19 seconds left. Little time for DeLome, who throws, and it is caught by Smith, who keeps it alive and takes it out of bounds at the 18-yard line with a dozen seconds left. The one thing that players talk about with Steve Smith is the way he goes to get the ball, and boy, did he ever.
Mentioned this when he said he was backing up first year in Carolina. He noticed that Smith would just go up and attack the ball. Just go up and get it. He's so powerful, so strong. You wait for the ball, he's going to get it before you do.
Lito Shepherd was talking about Steve Smith's heart, and he said you see it when the ball is in the air. He goes up over the DB and makes the catch. There you go.
Michael Lewis
There
trying to
you go.
come back and make the tackle. Steve Smith give Keyshawn Johnson a chance to make a play.
DeLome looking that way, throwing for Smith in the corner. Could not get there. And a flag down in the end zone with 7 seconds left.
They double covered him.
First and goal from the 1, 7 seconds, no timeout. Smith near side, Johnson to the top.
Has to be a pass.
To Keyshawn. Did he bring it in? Yes, Carolina touchdown. As he beats Quentin Michael.
Look how happy he is. Look at Keyshawn just kneel there and exult.
In giving the quarterback some space to lead him to. Did a nice job of freezing him at the line of scrimmage and all that room for Jake to be able to throw the ball.
And 2 feet in possession. And guys, the Eagles, who have had devastating losses at the end of games this year.
Now get at the half.
Boy, it was third and to the third quarter here in South Philly. All those fans in the gray seats, those club seats, went to go get warm. They'll be filtering back in Philadelphia, trailing Carolina 14-7. Panthers get the ball first.
It's a really good position for both teams. Philadelphia now behind at halftime. 8 of the last 9 games, in Carolina, which has blown 4 leads this year because they're always ahead after their opening game. They're now in a position to blow a 5th game.
Eagle. That's right. From the 26, Jeff Garcia back to it. Oh, good job by Reggie Brown to go up in the air and win one at the 40-yard line in front of the strong safety, Sean Williams. All effectively combined tonight, 21 runs, 53 yards. Garcia screen Buckhalter, reading blocks, seeking the first down, and gets it across midfield to the 47-yard line. Sean Andrews, the first-round pick out of Arkansas 3 years ago, was there to help pave the way. Take it easy. From the 43. Garcia steps up after feeling the heat and is twisted down. Decent gain. Al Wallace, 7th-year man out of Maryland after the gain of 5.
If they run it to the back.
Buckhalter on the toss. The 6', 217-pounder gets it at the 34-yard line. Buckhalter gives you a bigger back look than Brian Westbrook does, so the chains are moved. Checked in, bottom of the screen. Garcia, look out. Smell the big hit coming on. Reggie Brown coming from Chris Gamble. Michelle has an injury update. Westbrook does line up as a receiver. You can see on that run, and as he was in the huddle, he just was kind of testing out that toe there. Buckhalter did a nice job on this drive. Garcia, flushed, Rucker chasing, throws on the run, open, touchdown, Stallworth.
Jeff Garcia looking very Donovan McNabb-like. Not going to sit in the pocket. This is the West Coast offense. Take your read. Now go make something happen. Good job by Dante Stallworth continuing to work up the field. So often an inexperienced receiver, young receiver, will stop. You have to keep moving to find space for the quarterback.
They have 3 in a row on the road against the NFC East. Philly's got to have this one. They're back in it. New game at 14. 4, lost a couple, haven't been able to put together any consistent run. D'Angelo Williams trying to get the ground game going. 6 punishing yards for the rookie. If you're just joining us, no Deshaun Foster tonight. He's out for his 2nd game with a hyperextended left elbow.
That's right.
Steve Smith, bottom of the screen. They run Williams, trying to get a first down on the ground. Good bounce by Williams, but he can't get to the first down marker. Is that always done a good job at linebacker for Philly tonight?
Personal foul. Grabbing the face mask. Number 98, defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
It's on Mike Patterson. Carolina lost at Seattle. Championship game. 3rd and 6 for DeLone. Complete to Keyshawn Johnson. First down at the 28. Keyshawn's 800th National Football League catch. He's the 16th receiver to get to 800.
Pose the question.
2nd and 8, fake to D'Angelo Williams. Steve Smith on the quick hit. Sheldon Brown takes him out of bounds, and Philly gets a flag out of the secondary on this play.
It could be
Holding. Number 19. Offense. 10-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
He's out front trying to block for Steve Smith.
The 35, pressure coming, gets picked up. DeLone sends a screen that is hauled in by D'Angelo Williams, who has a first down and more. Williams bursts to the end zone, touchdown. Philly brought the secondary pressure from that side, the lofted pass, and what a block by Mike Wall to spring the 35-yard score for Williams.
When a screen goes awry, the timing is thrown out of whack. Here's the fake up over here. Now, you hang it up in the middle of a whole bunch of players. Some yours, some Eagles, and then the rest is done by D'Angelo Williams in the open field.
Carolina answers Philadelphia right back. DeLone's 3rd touchdown toss. This one to the rookie D'Angelo Williams.
Getting more comfortable in this offense.
This is 2nd and 15. And Garcia hits Stallworth in flight at the 41st down.
The big play capacity.
And Stallworth has fit that bill. My apologies. It was Westbrook on the last catch. Now Bryant back on the ground. Nice job of protecting the ball as he comes across the 40 to the 36-yard line. Chris Gamble grabbing at the ball, missed the ball and the runner. If Carolina wins, they stay a game up in the wild card race on everyone and get the Giants coming down to their place next week. If Philly can come back and win this game, we'll have 4 teams at 6-6 heading to the last quarter of the season. So certainly the Giants in Atlanta pulling for Philadelphia to hold off. Colin Branch is in his stead. Garcia with time. Delivers just incomplete. Thomas Davis hit him. Maybe the reason with the flag down, backed by the quarterback. Maybe the reason it didn't get all the way
Personal
to
foul.
basket.
Roughing a passer. Number 58. Defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
There's a 3rd down play again.
He could throw down the headset occasionally.
On second and 13, 5 receivers in the pattern. It's caught over the middle to the 11-yard line with Reggie Brown. Michel Tafoya has hit his last 7 passes. A lot of movement on defense. Garcia tried to jump one in there, and it's incomplete. Minter almost had the pick.
That's what I was talking about before, Tony, when you asked me about his rhythm. You get a lot of things as long as you stay in rhythm.
David Akers from 28 yards. He has never missed a regular season field goal inside of 30. 47 of 47. 48 of 48. A very hard-earned field goal drive in response. Garcia taking a couple of shots. Couldn't hit the shot in the red zone. Fourth quarter, it's been in close games, and it's been turnovers. They have 10 fourth-quarter turnovers on the season. The rookie, D'Angelo Williams. Two Considines would be tackled. Jerome McDougal with the stop right at the first down line.
Said, what's really wrong? You know, because he knows he's taking a lot of heat, and some people want him replaced, though those who look at Chris Winkie don't want him replaced. But it's still a tight game. They didn't put anybody away yet.
He tried to make up for the loss of Steve Smith early and a loss of linemen.
Williams bust free. What a game he is having. You know, this Carolina franchise has had wonderful success for its first dozen years with everything but a long-term franchise back. It's 50%. Tonight, slightly under 40. 3rd and 6. Delhomme looking towards Smith, who was covered in the pass, was knocked down by Darwin Walker. Solid season for Casey. He's 19 of 21. His only misses are from 53 and 65. Back to a 7-point lead. Third and 6 for Westbrook out of the backfield. He's able to haul it in despite the bump. Stays alive on the play because he went down under his own, and he's brought down at the 36. A first down gain of about 30 yards.
That's the one against the linebacker they wanted. He does a wonderful job just finding the ball. Thomas Davis cannot stay with him. Mike Minter has to come over and make the play. I mean, he's bumping him all the way down the field.
Seen a couple of great catches by Eagles receivers tonight.
Total yards and a touchdown. For the first down, Philly toss. Garcia wants it all for Reggie Brown. Philadelphia right back to a tie.
Fourth quarter, Carolina Panthers. They've now given up 10 points in the fourth quarter and could be on their way to yet another blown lead in the fourth quarter.
And we talked about how he doesn't throw the deep ball. Boy, he's done it tonight. Passes of 29 and 40 back-to-back.
Well, the Eagles felt like they could go up against the corners of the Carolina Panthers, and that's exactly what they've done. They've isolated them. Perfectly thrown ball. Reggie Brown's one of the young guys that has a chance to be able to be somebody special in his second year. Been catching the ball a lot more consistently. Just speed on speed. Chris Campbell can't stay with him. Doesn't do anything, doesn't put a shake or a move until he gets in the end zone.
And Reggie Brown and Dante Stallworth, the receiving combo that has big plays from earlier in the year with Delhomme's turn. First down. Nobody open. Jake takes off. First down, 46-yard line. Sports Center, 30 and 30 coming up. Here's
not even thinking about it.
They should say.
3rd and 7. Pressure. Puts it up for grabs. Interception. He got pressured through the pick and back from the Eagles with Dawkins looking to lateral and pick up blocks. Brian Dawkins keeping this play very alive to the 38-yard line. Way Thomas, the pressure, the return of the pick, 38 yards. First turnover of the night.
Expecting the route to be different. He expects the corner route. He doesn't get it. Nick Goings just goes straight up. He wants him out on a corner. You just can't hang the ball up in the middle of a football field.
First big mistake of the night. I mean, in the first quarter, both of these guys had potential interceptions 3 and 4 and 5 times. But
Keyshawn Johnson was the receiver on that side as well. The Eagles with the opportunity. Westbrook, first down. not make a mistake if you're Philadelphia. Garcia with Peppers in his face. Dancing, taking off, getting the first down on the ground at the 12-yard line. Nothing out of it.
And that's the kind of results we used to get, too.
2nd and 9. Garcia looking for the tight end on a drag. Doesn't have it. Comes back to Toupee. Thomas Toupee, the fullback, to the 7. They can achieve a first down at the 2, and we're inside of 4 minutes.
They even let Brian Westbrook run here.
That's where they go. Joe Westbrook looking to bounce to the outside. But what a play by Mahake Kemoeatu. Kemoeatu, the defensive tackle, 350 pounds, gets Westbrook field goal attempt coming. Akers for the lead from 25. Julius Peppers was sneaking on in there, getting close to the block, but Akers gives the Eagles a lead. From the 24, pressure on Delhomme. He's got to look to the other side, and it's hauled in to the 29 for Drew Carter, the 3rd receiver seeing the ball here for the first time tonight.
Jake's certainly capable of taking him down the field and getting him into field goal range.
2 timeouts at his disposal. D'Angelo Williams seeks the first down and more. Got a good block from Steve Smith and gets to the 41-yard line with Hood tackling.
And that's their chance to pay back Shelton Brown.
Williams has 101 receiving yards. First time ever for a Panther running back over 100. And there's Keyshawn Johnson at the 34-yard line. First down at a gain of 24. Keyshawn shaken up on the play. On the screen, Chris Mangum's out. Michael Gaines is the tight end. They run D'Angelo Williams, who does a terrific job of seeking an opening and gaining 8 yards.
There is no way against this Eagle defense and the penetration they got that he should have gained 8 yards. They have
outs remaining. Back to Williams. Right at the first down line with $1:20 to go.
One game, yes, not a season maker for him.
Keyshawn back in the game, in motion. And the reverse to Steve Smith, who has some blockers. The explosive Smith at the 10. Lost the ball out of bounds at the 7-yard line. Jeff King, the 3rd tight end, who hasn't seen much of the field, came in and threw a very important block on Dhani Jones.
5 plays down here easily.
6'4" Keyshawn, top of the screen. Delhomme goes that way. Johnson, the pass, is it intercepted? Yes, it is. They say inbounds and a pick by Lito Shepherd. Wow. That will certainly be looked at. It was very close. And in the last 2 minutes, all reviews happen up in the booth.
But the only thing will be looked at is if he kept it in bounds, not if there's a penalty or not. Now, Keyshawn's claiming, yep,
got him.
Both feet were in. And Keyshawn's claiming he got pushed.
And Keyshawn's helmet was off, and he was verbally going after the official.
I didn't see any pushing. He didn't shove him in the back. I mean, Keyshawn tries to make a jump on it. Lito Shepherd does a terrific job. He's got all the interceptions in the secondary. They only have 10 interceptions. He's got 5, now 11.
The booth
threw the ball in the same spot that he did throw the touchdown pass.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. It is an interception.
And Andy Reid with the fist pump. You never see that.
And Brian Westbrook did what he had to do for this football team. He made the plays, he made big plays, and Jeff Garcia stepped up when they needed to.
4 teams at 6-6, San Francisco, Minnesota, and St. Louis only a game out. And we'll see you from St. Louis next week when the Rams take on the Bears. SportsCenter full recap from here. NFL primetime after that with Joe Theismann, Tony Kornheiser, Susie Culver, Michelle Tafoya, and all the women and men of our Monday Night Football team. Mike Tirico, good night from Philadelphia, where the Eagles are still alive. They beat the Panthers 27-24. SportsCenter in seconds.